everybody, and we're back with another episode of Two Dope As Grandmas. I am one of your hosts, the infamous, the legendary. All right, I'm gonna cut it there because she giving me the eye like goddamn. Can't even go into my intro.
Do it, babe. I never know what she gonna do. So, man, like I said, always big yourself up, boo. Do it.
Whatever. We are two dope ass grandmas. I am your host, Day.
Yeah. That's not her at all. I'm PJ. This is Coco. So
what's good, y'all?
How y'all doing?
Back.
We're back. And today we happen to be taping on a Friday. So happy Friday.
Yeah. We're a little late. Tell me why we late.
Oh, well.
Well, y'all gonna get this episode on time, but we're taping a little late. You ain't had to tell them that we taping a little late, because they gonna get the episode on time. Giving all the tea.
I thought, as grandmas, we might kind of tell people what life as grandmas is really like sometimes.
Damn. She's spilling all the tea.
Well, that's what we're supposed to be doing, babe. How people gonna get to know us if we don't, help them know a little bit more about us and just what happens in a regular old week in the day and life of PJ.
Day and PJ. You ain't in this life by yourself.
In the day and life of Day. Oh, did I say it? Because it's in the day of life. Day and life of Day and PJ. Double day. Yes, day and life of Day and PJ.
Right.
Correct.
Day and PJ. Okay,
correct.
Good. All right. Whatever. Get them the tea.
So, as y'all can see, I'm wearing Doechii. We did go see Doechii this week. She was in town to kick off her tour, right? In the swamp or something like that. So, Doechii the Don, I'm wearing.
Doechii the Don.
I'm wearing my
Swamp Princess.
My gear that I got from the concert. And Boo picked up some beautiful items. We had an amazing time. However, we did have a little experience right before the concert. I'm thinking, like, did this happen the day before the concert?
No, it happened the day of. Let me give them the tea, because you can slow on the tea. Okay. Anyway, we're content creators and we're also business owners, and so we're in this company that we hired called FemForce. Big shout out to FemForce. Woman-owned company, and they do a photo shoot for us once a month. Mm-hmm. It's an amazing company. They respect our time. The photo shoot is 1 hour every Tuesday, one Tuesday a month, for 1 hour, and we get the photos back within a week.
Yes.
And so we went for our photo shoot, and on the way home, we're in our car service, and PJ says, hey, I want to stop at Madewell to look for some T-shirts.
I need some T-shirts,
So we jump out the Uber in the West Loop to go to Madewell.
Yes, we're walking in the West Loop.
I'm walking. Now you can tell the story.
Yes.
This is when it gets funny.
Well, we're walking, and this sometimes happens no matter what age you are, right? We're walking. I walk generally maybe just a little bit ahead of her because I have a longer stride. And out of nowhere, I hear a sound that sounds like whoosh, boom, crash. I was like, wait, what was that? And I looked to my right. I don't see Boo, but I look down, and I see Boo on the ground, and I mean it's bad, y'all. Like she's down, right? I see a phone. I see a Fendi. She had a big Fendi bag that day, and the sound that the Fendi bag made, because it hit the ground first and then Boo hit. And I see everything laid out, and I know it's bad. And people always say, are you okay? When they know you're not okay. But no sound came from Boo, y'all. So that's why I have been kind of joking that it was like a sniper hitter, because it was like it came from nowhere. Whoosh, boom, boom. She didn't even cry out. You're a thug. She didn't even scream or nothing. I just looked over and she was down. Boo was down, Fendi bag down, phone down, and I'm just like, Boo, don't move. I don't know if nothing broke, because at this age, she's younger than me.
Anything could break.
She's younger than me, so because she's younger than me, she's certainly more flexible. At my age, something's broke, something's pulled, something's dislocated.
ACL gone.
Knee dislocated, ankle broke, all type of things. But my boo's a little flexible, and she's down in a way that I've never really seen her before, and so I knew that this was not going to be good. And a nice gentleman came over and helped me get Boo up. And
a solid 185.
And she was like, she said that she knew I wasn't going to be, I mean, this is like dead weight at this point. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to get up. But the brother came over and he helped and he got Boo up.
One swoop.
Yeah, nice strong man. And she kind of leaned up against the building, and I could see it was bad. Now, y'all, I'm talking about big blood on one knee, stocking ripped.
Good, cute shoes.
Yes, cute shoes scuffled and looking.
That's all I'm worried about.
Looking crazy. I mean, it was not good. So I didn't make it to Madewell, clearly. No T-shirts today. Let's get the Uber and get back home and get her iced up. Now, this is the same day of the concert. This happened probably around noon, and we're going to be going to the concert around 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7.
Because we want to get there early to get the merch.
Right, yeah. So her daughter comes over, brings bandage, we ice it, and we're really like...
Get a cane.
We're really thinking that, well, me and her daughter, like, hey, if we got to call it a wrap, it's okay. Because it's definitely swollen. Clearly, no. I
can't put any pressure on that ankle.
My thug, my G, she was like, I've ordered a cane from Amazon. It will be Ubered here immediately. Oh, I will be going to the Doechii concert. I'm wearing my outfit that I plan to wear, and I'm got this bandage on. I can get into my shoes, into my Louis sneakers, and yeah, she did it. She rocked it. We're gonna throw some pictures up because Boo did well. Luckily, we do VIP. Y'all know how we do, so that made it easy. I don't know if y'all seen the lines, but.
Number one, let me tell you something. Doechii sent out a style guide 2 days before the concert. Number one, I already knew what to wear to the concert. It's the School of Hip Hop.
Yes.
I was ready.
Yes.
I was ready.
Yes.
I knew what to wear.
Yes.
Those other kids didn't know what to wear. I knew what to wear.
I just didn't know if what had happened earlier in the day would alter your outfit in any way. And it did not.
Ready.
You were ready.
I just changed from my knee-high socks to stockings to cover the bruise on my knee. Mm-hmm. And I had my, thank God, Louis, the sneakerinas. Mm-hmm. Those sneakerinas are everything. Yep. They expanded over that swollen ankle.
No one ever would have known. I mean, other than the cane, but
big shout out to Aragon Ballroom, VIP tickets, ADA accessibility.
They helped us get through a little back area with the walked us through the front of the line. You know, got us through, then hooked us up over to a little area where they whipped us through the back on the elevators. If you ever been in Chicago, it's the Bay Line Aragon Ballroom, but we still call it the Aragon Ballroom. We were upstairs in our little VIP club section area. So it was a great view. It was a great concert, even though it was pretty much the same concert that we saw at Lala. A little longer, a little visually different, but and Doechii's amazing. You could see her over and over and over again. I think I didn't get
And I was very surprised. Let me just say this. I was extremely surprised that it was a lot of
Oh, really? Why?
More of them there at the concert.
Very diverse. Very,
More them than us.
Yeah, they love her. They love her, especially the boys.
Well, no. The gay boys.
Yeah. So that might be her crowd too.
That's her fan.
That could be her. I mean, a lot of gay boys there, and they were dressed.
Oh, they understood. They overstood.
Oh my God, they did it.
Assignment.
They did it. Shout out to all the boys that were out at the Doechii concert in Chicago. Y'all did your thing.
Yes.
Y'all did your thing.
But it was more of them than us.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that Katina could put up the pictures and some of the videos that we took, because you just see, it's just a sea of them, and I'm like, where are we?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it again goes to show concert tickets are expensive.
Expensive, yeah.
And everybody, I mean, you got to decide what one concert.
You go feed your family?
Yeah.
Or you go see Doechii?
What one concert I'm going to go to this year? I'm going to save up my money. We're going to go to that one, and we're going to do our thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people decided, I'm going to go see Beyonce.
Yeah, absolutely. Or I'm
going to go see Kendrick.
Yes. Or Chris Brown.
Yeah, or Chris Brown. It was a lot of concerts.
Or that Young Thug. People, you love him. You love him.
Young Thug?
I'm sorry, not Young Thug.
Young Thug was only a snippet of him at Lala. Girl,
I'm sorry, NBA Young Boy.
He got canceled in Chicago. You becoming real old. What are you talking about?
No, sweetie. No, I'm not becoming real old. He's been playing I'm saying he's playing other places. They canceled it because they should have canceled it because it was very dangerous.
Going to be a gunfight.
But in Atlanta, they canceled one of the concerts. He was supposed to have two of them, I believe. They had to cancel one of them because, he gonna antagonize any situation. And
he's a mess.
Yeah, he played a diss song, dissing Lil Durk, which he wanted to play in Chicago.
And
bring
war.
The dude that shot King Von, Lil Durk's.
Oh God, why is he? I don't even want to talk about him.
All that shit. But yeah, we don't. But anyway, there's been a lot of concerts and people pick and choose what to spend their money on.
He got the little things down there? Don't even get me started.
Stop. Come on. Nah. Anyway,
right.
So, I want to give a shout out to Boo for making it to the concert. For keeping it's behind you. I didn't, I didn't know you wanted to whip it out. I ain't think you need it right now.
Okay, I don't need it right
now. But that little Amazon cane worked for her. And yes, Coco's like, shout out to Amazon for delivering the cane on time. And Boo made it happen. Great job. And I'm telling you, F you to Chicago, whoever, the streets people and the sidewalk people.
Sue Chicago and their crater.
She did. I took pictures. You know her. As we getting into the car, take the pictures and get a video.
But you know what? There's so much going on in Chicago right now with these ice raids. You know what? We gonna let JB and Brandon Johnson slide over this crater.
Yeah.
And what happened to me? We gonna let this slide. This one time, we gonna let this slide.
It felt. I'm sure it felt like a crater. I'm sure that's what it felt like. And I took a picture, and Boo was like, "That's not the right picture." Because that is clearly not what I tripped on. And I was like, "What?"
Like a crater.
I said, "I'm gonna blow it up real big when
like a little crack
when I send it." But again, at this age, if you're not, anything could just kick you off balance just a little bit, and that bag. Anyway, shout out.
Took me out.
You did it. Out. No, not out. Just slowed you down a little bit. Did not take you out. She will not be taken out.
Period. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Who's on the hot seat this week? Who we burning up?
This one.
Are we about to burn this ninja up?
Okay, yeah. So we got Stephen A. Smith. Y'all know who Stephen A.
You
Smith
said that
is.
way too nonchalant.
We got Steve. Well, I mean, everybody. I mean, unless you've been living. Well, I don't know. Maybe people don't keep up with sort of pop culture. Stephen A. Smith. Yes, we're talking about the sportscaster who has now become political pundit. He really is. I think he might.
He needs to stay in his lane.
I think he might be trying to find a new lane and forge a new lane. Which, hey, the Donald did it. So clearly, you know. Anyway, he's become political pundit and had some things to say most recently
let's get into it.
About a few black women that we really rock with. One of them, he had some very strong comments and statements about Miss Jasmine Crockett.
You will never talk bad about my good sis Jasmine. Let's go.
Oh, he questioned some of her methods, mocked her strategy. Suggested she compromised on a few things. So question her in her methods. Smith stated, "Aren't you there to get stuff done as opposed to just being an impediment to what Trump wants?" And question if her approach would actually help her district. So, you know, what he's trying to say is that he wants her to work with Trump, as if she is not trying to work with the Republicans, in the Senate, in the Congress, as well as Trump. She clearly, that is her role, is to work with them, to collaborate, and to do that so that she represents her constituents in the best way possible way that she can. But for him to assume that she's not doing that or hasn't attempted to do those things, and so anyway, mocked her methods.
So he wants her to act like him, a house nigga.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a strong word. I mean, words. But yeah, he wants her to, I guess, be more collaborative is what he's saying. Assuming that she hasn't been collaborative enough.
Let me get into this.
Mm-hmm.
The way that Trump has been talking about Jasmine, why in any way, shape, or form would she want to collaborate with that man? The way that man has been speaking about women of color, why would any woman of color would want to collaborate with that man? With Stephen A. being a black man, and watching the way that Trump has been weaponizing women of color, why would he even say something like that? Why wouldn't he be standing on all 10 toes and not protecting us?
I'm not sure, babe.
Ninja, fuck you. Continue.
He mocked her strategy, mocked her frequent public clashes with Trump, saying, "I'm just going to get to go off on Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, and that's my day's work." And that ain't work. That clearly is not all the work that she's doing. I would imagine, and I would bet that her constituents, she's in Texas, right?
Yes, she is.
Would let you know that she's working hard for her people. And he just really suggested a compromise. He argued that it'd be a more effective approach. And he's saying the Democrats in general. That's why it kind of gives you some thought about where he might be throwing his hat in publicly. But a more effective approach for the Democrats to find ways to work with the president to secure victories for their constituents. So.
I'm sorry. Every time ESPN is on and I walk by television, all that man is doing is screaming at the top of his lungs. He's talking about the way that somebody is speaking.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The man that yells. That man
that yells at the top of his lungs.
Yes, to make his point.
To make his point is actually talking about the way that somebody else is speaking.
Yep.
This man does not know how to get his point across without yelling at the top of his lungs.
Pretty much.
And he's talking about the way that somebody else is speaking. Mm-hmm. He gets another nigga, fuck you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, lastly, and to your point.
Excuse my language. Whoever is listening to this, I usually do not speak like this. But what you're not going to do is keep on playing in black women's faces. I mean, I am overly tired of people, but especially black men
that do that. Exactly.
Because y'all are supposed to be protecting us.
Yeah.
Do not. I know, Coco, you got my back. I know you got my back, baby. I know, baby.
She knows. She do not like that Stephen A.
I know you don't like Stephen A. too. I know. Calm down, baby. I know.
She's not happy. No, you're right. And we recently found out that, he has a black girlfriend. If that's, I assume
that blew my mind.
Picture of him on the beach.
It didn't blow your mind. It blew my mind because every part of me thought, his woman got to be white. The way that he speaks, the way that he does not protect us. I just knew. They joked that it was Molly. I knew it couldn't be Molly. No, Molly ain't nothing.
No.
Nothing. I know Molly ain't dating him.
Molly.
But when I saw a sister, I was like, Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Well, he kind of got put in his place after he made some comments about
and I loved every minute of it.
So the other person the other black woman that we again revered, that we love and hold in high standard is Miss Serena Williams.
Yes.
She performed at the Super Bowl with Kendrick.
Yes, she did.
And Stephen A. made some comments about how if he were married to her and if he were her husband, that he would be very upset that she is dancing on a diss track to her ex. Like, that's a long way to connect some dots to say that she's trying to go after Drake, so then I would tell her to go back and be with him. It was just
what? First off, you talk sports. Now you're dipping into politics. Now you want to get into pop culture and rap. Pick a lane and stay in it. I'm so glad that her man, who is not black,
he's not black,
protected his black queen.
He actually did. Alexis Ohanian, I believe is how you pronounce his name, Alexis Ohanian. He was on the show, and I'm not sure exactly why he was on the show. It was either First Take or it was
because
First
I don't know
Take.
why he would be on there, because it's not about sports.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that had to. I can't remember why he was on the show
they set Stephen up?
Who knows? But Stephen A. was not in the studio that day. He was reporting, remotely from somewhere else. And that gentleman basically, he basically said, asked Stephen A. if he was married, and Stephen A. said he wasn't. He fumbled through.
Backpedal.
He was like, I heard you made some comments about my wife. Well, there was some, stumbled. And he just calmly told him, I help build billion-dollar companies, right? That's my lane. And basically,
stay in yours.
You need to stay in your lane.
Yeah.
I just said that very straight up. So, he got the treatment that he needed there, but a lot of people have been making comments recently. I saw Stephen Jackson making a comment. I believe Plies had some comments, maybe D.L. Hughley and others, that he just seems to go very hard after these black women But you know, when the white man, it's just black women. I mean, he goes off on black men as well. He's been going after LeBron forever, and others in the sports world. So again, he is sort of a bit of the rage bait, and I feel like a little bit where it's like I'm gonna just say the wildest stuff so that now I can get people to either, you know, take one side or the other and debate me. And I really would not be surprised if he's deciding to throw his hat into the political arena, because he's talking a lot of politics on his podcast, his personal podcast. So we'll see, but he definitely is in our hot seat, and I think he's in a lot of people's hot seat. But maybe that's what he wants. Maybe that's what he wants, is more of the spotlight.
I have nothing else to say about Stephen A. I really don't. I think I said enough. He could burn.
Okay. All right. I don't watch him as much as I used to on First Take. I just don't enjoy SportsCenter as much. Molly just left. Bye, Molly. I miss her.
I miss her little outfits, but I'm glad that she left. I feel like she might have left because it just was a very toxic environment.
She left because she wasn't getting paid.
I hope she writes a book, a tell-all book of that experience. She left because
she helped, you know, build that franchise. She was there for a long time. She was a staple. She helped kind of navigate all these crazy arguments and kept them on time and kept them on subject and on topic. And she always, well, most of the time, looked amazing.
She did.
So she, you know, she deserved probably more than what she was being paid. She was paid well, but not well enough when you compare it to what others were being paid.
Don't say others. What the men
definitely
being
the men
paid.
Yeah, Stephen A.
Call
particularly, and all the other men on there.
Call it out.
Yeah. So she gonna go get paid other ways. Good for you, Molly. And so I really don't fuck with First Take anymore like I used to. Okay.
Period. All right, moving right along.
Who's next in the hot seat, babe? We got 2 people today. Or kind of 3. I think we got a twin set next.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
All right, we going to talk about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. And I know this is old, and I'm from New York. I'm so happy that the beef has calmed down.
Yes.
Because it was giving me anxiety. Okay, because I'm a New Yorker. Because when Cardi said drop the Addy, I know what that means. Okay, and that gave me anxiety. So
it's about to go down when someone say drop the Addy, right?
It does. Yeah. It understand what that means. It means come through, pull up, let's go. It's time.
Does anybody ever drop the Addy when they say drop the Addy?
Yeah, I mean,
the Addy does get dropped.
Drop the Addy,
and it happens, and then it's on. Okay. I didn't know.
Or we find the Addy.
Oh, okay. That's a little different.
Yeah, we can find out where you at. It's not a problem.
I always learn so much talking with my New York boo.
Anyway, Cardi B and Nicki, the beef. Let's not say Cardi B and Nicki. Let's say the beef of Cardi B and Nicki is in the hot seat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start here. I'm very proud of Cardi B's album. It is doing amazing.
Shout out Cardi B.
The whole album is so good. We waited so long for this album. This piece of work is amazing from beginning to end. I can't skip a track. I'm not even going to front. I can't skip a track. And I am a New Yorker. I am a Queens, New York girl, right? And my daughter is a Barb, right? And she's going to say that, Mom, you're a Barb, right?
Can you tell people what a Barb is? Some people may not know.
A Barb is a Nicki Minaj super fan, right?
Yes.
And I am a Nicki Minaj fan, right? I am a fan of music. Let me just say that. I love Nicki Minaj music. I'm a big fan of her music, and I'm a big fan of Cardi B music. Let me say that.
They both are dope
Of
artists.
their music.
They both are dope artists. Yes.
I am not a big fan of this beef.
No.
Let me go there. So I can separate the music from the people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes people cannot do that. I think Gen Z and millennials, they have a problem of doing that. That's why we have things like Party Gang, the Barbs, the Beehives. That's why we have these super fan groups, because they can't separate the music from the person.
Yeah, and part of it too is that they've gotten a chance to interact with their idols, with these superstars in a different way than we have, the way they grew up with them, with Instagram and with social media, and being able to almost talk directly to them.
They do. I mean, they're on Station Head with Nicki.
They feel like Nicki is their friend. Like, yeah.
And it's okay. I mean, and let me just say this. Unless you've been in Nicki's house, and I'm being very serious, unless you've been in Nicki's house and broke bread with Nicki, she's not really your friend.
You said like such a Gen X mom. I love it.
And
that is not your friend.
And I am a mom of a super Barb, right?
Yes.
But if you want to believe, I'm going to say she's your friend in your head, right? I mean, if Nicki walks through my door right now, I am going to lose my mind, right? And at that point, Nicki is my friend. She's
not your friend.
She's my friend. She walked through my door of my home, right?
But what if she posted you? Because I believe, did she not?
She posted me and my daughter numerous times. It still does not mean she's my friend because she reposted.
Well, I'm saying that makes your daughter feel.
That makes
it does. It makes you feel like, oh, well, it made her feel that way.
It's
but
beautiful.
Yes, sweetie, no, I'm with you.
I know, for her, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
Also, I'm 52 years old.
Yeah.
And so I have a different definition of friend.
Absolutely. And Nicki is not her friend. No.
Well, in her eyes, she might be, right? And so I'm just breaking this down, right? So again, it's just a way that I break down on the difference between the music and the person.
Yes.
So I'm not a member of the Beehive or Party Gang or a Barb or any of them, but I love Beyonce's music. I love Nicki's music, even though she crashed out just now. I love Cardi's music. I love Jay-Z music, even though it's all these crazy things is going on and people saying all this stuff about him. I still love his music. I can separate the person from the music, right? Okay, so let's get into this. Nicki and Cardi bringing up children as a Gen X mom, that shit was foul.
That was a no-no.
That was a no-no for me.
Yeah.
And that's where you got to separate. And when I look online on X and on social media and I start seeing them making excuses for these people because you love them and you love the music, nah, son. I got to bring out the New York in me. You can't make an excuse for that. I don't care who started what. Somebody got to be like, nah.
Yeah, and they just kept going lower and lower and lower.
I mean, but then to hell. Y'all went underneath hell. I don't even know what's underneath hell because I never even went to hell.
But is that, babe, also, as we talked about, more of a fact that you got a Bronx and a Queens girl,
and I get
going at it. Two just New Yorkers, how a bit of that not let it die sort of thing.
Somebody, they just felt like somebody got to die in this, right? And
Yes.
and that's where it went with it. Somebody do got to die. Like, you can't, and I get it. I don't even want to get into who started it, because I feel like they said that Nicki started it by calling culture a roach or a monkey or something like that. I don't even know who started it, because I didn't even go back. Again, I'm 52 years old. I own businesses. I got kids. I'm a grandmother. I got a wife.
I don't want to repeat what they said.
I don't even want to get into it. I got too much things going on in my life. But deep down inside, in my heart, call my grandchild a monkey or a roach. I do feel like somebody possibly may have to die behind that, right? I do feel like that, but also I do feel like I got a lot of things that
to lose,
and so that words don't really mean anything.
Sticks and stones.
And so I'm gonna have to let it go until I see you in the streets, right?
Yes.
And so then it's on site. And so all is back.
There we go, back
from New York.
Because she's from New York. So in the end, yes, somebody got to die. That is the moral of the story. Somebody got to die. And we're not saying this about, Nicki and Cardi. I'm just saying that mentality, though. That New York mentality is just like, we can squash it. But when I see you in the streets, it's on site.
I'm just saying.
It's on site.
I'm just saying that all this back and forth in front of your fans just didn't make any sense to me. It was just like, is this promoting the album? Or are y'all being serious? Because y'all like 30 and 40 years old and y'all doing all this back and forth. What I
thought was unfortunate about it is that Cardi was getting so much good press about her album. It felt like almost maybe Nicki was a little jealous of that and had to sort of step into it.
That.
And I wish Cardi wouldn't have even entertained it, because she was on a whole different vibe. Everybody was like, man, I mean, all the podcasts, Joe Budden and them, academics, I mean, multiple people that review music was like, damn.
No, I don't think academics gave her props.
Was like, I believe he did.
Because he's a big Nicki fan.
No, I'm telling you, a lot of people gave her props. Was like, this is dope. So I felt like, man, Cardi, you was on some different shit. You could have stick with what you was doing. You didn't have to like engage in the bullshit.
She's a New York girl, and you can't disrespect. I would have just ended it. I just would have been like, you know what? I see you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, with that Bia track, like, she was like, yo, it would have been 5 years from now, but I told you I'm going to catch you when I catch you. Like, when I got beef with you, I got beef with you forever. Like, it's never going to die. It is. Like, don't sleep on it. I'm going to catch you eventually. It just didn't have to go, and it just kept going, and it was just too much, and it would Papa Bear. It made me ask people, what's going on with Papa Bear? Like, and then now I'm invested. I'm like, take me out the group chat. Like,
get out the group chat.
How did I get in the group chat? Like, now I'm asking questions. Is this true? Is this true? And I'm like, I don't even want to be.
None of it's true, and that ultimately, because that's what people say, stuff to just hurt people. I'm glad that it ultimately did seem to get squashed. But we put them in the hot seat because they brought the kids into it, and I do think that is sort of like that's kind of the lowest of the low.
It's too low. Like, don't bring. It's so much that you can talk about of each other.
Yeah.
There is so much that you can say about each other that you don't have to bring your children into this, because at the end of the day, things on the internet never die. So now when Coach get old enough, she's going to read it. When Papa Bear gets old enough, he's going to read it. Why do this to the kids?
Yeah, and you can't take it back. That's the thing,
and these stupid apologies that y'all did at the end, come on now. It was just, and then Nicki talking about, I'm going to let it die because I'm celebrating Yom Kippur. I'm like, girl, you ain't even Jewish. And then she said the album coming out in March, and then she said, nah, Bob.
Which made you think some of it was like, I just want to promote my album.
But then she said that the album's not coming out now.
Oh, I did see that and blame Jay-Z.
No,
right?
I thought she said something
Yeah,
about the...
baby, she said Jay-Z canceled that. Jay-Z caused it to be canceled. I don't know the whole detail about it. I just saw it the other day. But she mad Jay-Z and Rock Nation that they are the reason that her album is no longer coming out. We'll have to do some research. Y'all help us out if y'all watching this.
I'm not doing no research. I'm not.
I don't know what.
I'm not going into Nicki's brain.
I was like, what did Jay-Z, what did Rock Nation, why would they sabotaged her, they blackballed her, they stopped the, so.
Really?
Yes, babe, yes.
All right, we're going to have to ask our daughter, because I don't understand all of this. I don't understand all of this. I really don't. Maybe I'm getting just too old for all of this.
Could be. It could be.
But I would like a Nicki album.
So probably not.
Because I love when Nicki turns into Roman.
Yeah.
I felt like I kept saying, you know what this whole beef is? I said, Cardi doesn't know she's beefing with Roman. Mm. That's who she's beefing with. Roman's here.
So when Cardi, when her last album was launched, last year, a year and a half ago, Day and Tati went. That was my gift to them.
Yeah, you sent us VIP
they
to the
really
concert.
Enjoyed the concert, and I think Tati went like 3 more times, and 3 other different states.
In all different states.
So these are real Queens girls. They rock hard for their Queen girls. So
Nicki.
I do understand why you do have a bit of a vested interest in her success, because she from your. It's like me and Chicago with Kanye. You know what I mean? We God bless Kanye. We just because he's one of our own. So
Tatiana loves Nicki because I went to a nail salon way back when and bought a mixtape, and Itty Bitty Piggy was on a mixtape. I'm talking about a CD. I came home. It might have been a Hollywood CD. Came home, heard that track, and played it 1,000,000 times. And Tati heard it and memorized it and fell in love with Nicki.
Yeah, she loves to sing that to this day. She will, murder all of that.
From that moment, she fell in love with Nicki. Yes. I am the reason that my daughter is a Barb. So I let her be the Barb that she is.
Nothing wrong with that.
I created that Barb. Yes.
Right, you created it. But Nicki is not your friend.
Right. I mean, until Nicki comes to have dinner at our house, she ain't really your friend.
She not. She not.
She not.
She not.
All right. Okay, the Nicki and Cardi beef was in the hot seat.
So with that, it's a good transition for all the tea, right?
Yeah. Next segment is all the tea, or as our editor like to call it, all our tea.
All our tea.
All our tea.
Basically, yes.
In this segment, all our tea, we're talking about how we handle beef, basically.
What's off limits with things like if you going at it with somebody, if you got some verbal beef, what should be off limits? Clearly, we believe kids are off limits, and that you should not. I don't know. I think in the most part, you shouldn't be bringing up anybody outside of who you have that direct beef with, not bringing their family into it and all that stuff. But I do know the way we grew up, probably the way you grew up, like when it's on, and the whole family is going to jump in, right? Especially if something is going down. Like there is no off limits. It feels like when people are losing the fight. That seems to be, you know what I mean? When they say don't bring a gun to a knife fight, well, it's you shouldn't need a gun unless you're losing. You know what I mean? So that I feel like is the gist of how things that are off limits in fighting become okay because the situation changes and people feel like, well, I'm trying to save face, or I'm trying to save my life sometimes, right? I got to do what I got to do. Now, argument, something verbal, there really should be off-limit stuff. And then, because you hope that it doesn't become something more than just a verbal back and forth, right? Because once you go to certain places, then it can become, oh, it's, as you like to say, it's on site, right, when I see you. So,
well, I try in arguments with you, I try to keep it at a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to go low with you because I try to not say things I can't take back.
Correct.
With anybody else, all bets is off.
Mm-hmm.
I can go as low as I want with anybody else.
Okay.
And I spit venom.
You do spit venom. I'm not that. That's not me. I mean, I remember the kids was little. It was, it was the dozens or whatever. Your mama's so fat, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the guys, they would go at it, and they were amazing. I've never been that quick-witted to, like, go after somebody, and I never really wanted to, like, spit the venom. But my babe, man, she's an expert.
I have a sick clap back.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it'll just, and I've learned to just take a deep breath in and think about things, because automatically something would just come out of my mouth. And so I try to just take a deep breath in and think about it and not react immediately, because this mouth is sick.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to approach things, especially as we evolve, right? And and we want to have, better relationships, and we want to sort of effectively conflict resolution, right? Effective conflict resolution, as opposed to just let's let it all go to hell, right?
Burn.
So I think that's a part of just getting older, evolving, maybe wanting something a little bit different for yourself and for the people that you care about. Especially if it's a beef with somebody that you care about, or you're having an argument. Now, with people that you don't know, again, that could be a whole different situation, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, this is Trump America now. So,
yeah.
I've just been waiting.
Yeah. Oh, babe, be careful.
Just waiting to unleash.
And it's not going to happen in our neighborhood, because the people in our neighborhood are just soft and pretty gentle. They're more passive aggressive, right? They're not gonna say nothing that's
microaggressions.
Yes, or the microaggressions.
They do have these microaggressions that they slip these little things out that I address. Mm-hmm. I don't let anything slide. You can't let anything slide in Trump America. Yeah. You have to address everything immediately and let them know. I caught that. Mm-hmm. Don't let it happen again.
So I mean, I guess with the neighbors and with, strangers and people on the street, you have to sort of act accordingly, right? What is or isn't off limits sort of depends on the situation, right?
Yeah, I mean, and hopefully you don't have to have arguments in this day and age, but I mean, we are in heated times.
Yeah,
it's like a pressure cooker.
It is.
Right now. Mm-hmm. Everybody is feeling very tense.
It is, and I don't like the whole pitting people against this versus that group and all of that. It's
very divisive.
It's very divisive, and it makes everybody got to pick a side and stay on that side.
Pick a side.
Well, I know you love that.
I've been saying that since January 20th.
People have picked their side. Now, whether they're proud of it or not is another thing. Whether they're going to expose what side they picked, that's another thing.
The way you move could tell me what side you on.
Yes. Yeah.
I know the way you move. Mm-hmm. I know what side you on.
Yeah.
You ain't got to say it.
Yeah. Well, sort of back to our topic.
everything goes to race or politics with me. She don't want to talk about politics at all on this show. But if you want to talk, talk to me about politics, follow me at I am Day Madison.
Please, yes. I mean, all day long, she gonna have that conversation with you. Yes, and she'll be out at the No Kings rally coming up this weekend. But having a good time and doing what they do. And yes, follow my boo. I am Day Madison. But back to our topic. Is there anything off limits? And we were having this conversation, and this situation came up with someone where it was like, maybe some things aren't off limits.
So basically, a husband, his wife was getting attacked by 5 women. And he decided to jump in. So the question came about with this viral video. Is this right that this husband jumped in when his wife was getting attacked by 5 women? So it was mixed reviews. People was like, oh, he's a man, he shouldn't have jumped in. So men was coming in, was like, I'm not letting my wife get jumped by 5 women. And I was like, he had jumped in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, if it's 5 women, that's a lot. So I'm sure he had to get physical. If it was 1 or 2 and she was losing, I understand jumping and trying to break it up and get somebody off of your wife. But if it's 5 of them, 5 on 1, and we don't know the circumstance of why 5 women would want to jump on this one lone woman.
That's, first off, they married. I don't know how old.
Yes.
Because let me just talk about New York. I'm always bringing it back to New York because New York has a jumping culture, right? And I thought that kind of like age out at high school.
You stop jumping people, at least for y'all.
I thought it aged out in high school.
All right, yeah.
New Yorkers, talk to me. Please, talk to me. Please let me know, my New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Are we still jumping people after high school? Is that still going on? 20s?
Yeah, I don't understand.
30s?
For 5 women to jump on one. Now, it has to be very personal, right? For all 5 of them. Because you think one of them would be like, I think 4 is enough, or 3 is enough. But it had to be maybe very personable that everybody want to get their lick in.
What could a woman have done that 5 women, I can't even imagine what.
I can't imagine.
But I don't even know what the backstory is to even know what that is. But
we did agree. Well, and I don't know, people felt different ways. I understand that if you can't keep these women from assaulting your wife, then yes, you have to get physical with them. I think
definitely
you got to protect her, right? You're not going to just let her get beat up in front of you. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Now, I thought I saw something, and I think that, how you handle that may be different, but they, you want to minimize number of hits. So,
you
go with the one-hit quitter.
Yeah, you get 5 one-hit
quitters, and it's hopefully
knockout.
Come on, baby, get up, and let's go, and that you don't have to like hustle and tussle with all 5 of them, but that you're just strong enough. Now, it depends on the man. Maybe if he a little lightweight and he might not be able to do the one-hitter quitter. I don't know, but that seems like a very unfortunate situation to be in, especially as an adult. That you and your partner have to fight off multiple. Now, if I was a lesbian couple, I'm sure that's happened many times.
First off, let me tell you something. If somebody hit you, I'm throwing hangmangs out there.
And I appreciate it because I can't fight. I know I can't fight, so I appreciate it.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
I'm her.
Worry about
I'm her corner man. I'm here to hold her glasses, her earrings. You know, I don't know if they still put a little Vaseline on.
I don't have time for any of that.
I'm just gonna hold whatever she needs me to hold.
Don't worry
I'm bringing the car around. I'm bringing the car so that we can just jump in afterwards. What else you need? Whatever else you need, babe. I know you're gonna want some lipstick. You're gonna want some lip gloss.
I'm going.
Mementos maybe or something. And
I'm gonna need you to try to fight.
I'm gonna try to fight. I'm gonna tell you.
Need you to try to fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. But you know, I'm just old. That's the thing. First of all, don't make me have to. I don't know. I may have to fight because I can't run. So fuck it. Let me just fight.
Please.
Because I'm going to hurt myself if I try to run. Yeah, let me just fight. That's probably better than running.
I hit hard.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I'm gonna. Don't be saying I know niggas over beating you up.
No, not that you really. I could just know them little fists are powerful. I know that. I've seen them. And so I am going to let them kind of do what they do. And again, I'm there to support in any way that I can.
I tell people these fists is bisexual. They hit women, men, whatever. In New York, they always say the women is.
That's right.
Some of the toughest niggas.
They are. They are.
We bred different out there in New York.
They are.
So it is what it is.
So that could have been a situation with this man and this woman. It could have been in New York. It probably was some New York women jumping his wife.
I mean, in New York, that's why I wanted. The question is, New Yorkers. I thought jumping aged out in high school. Are we still jumping?
And at what age do you stop jumping, people?
I thought it ended in high school. I can't imagine people are still jumping in their 20s.
Well, yeah. I mean, and at a certain age, people are not even fighting. That's why these people had to be young. I mean, ain't nobody got...
They said they was married, so you got to be a certain age.
They probably were young. Y'all let me know if y'all heard about this story.
And please give me the details.
Yeah, get us the details. Got jumped. 5 women jumping his wife.
Please give me the details. He jumped in.
I'm sure these were young people, like under 40.
Please don't tell me they was like in their 30s, 40 years old doing this. Please.
But yeah, that's possible. I mean, clearly jumping culture is not out, but we do agree. You do what you need to do to protect your partner, protect your friends, protect your family.
Stomping never ages out in New York.
I just don't get that. That's where they stomp you out. Like, that doesn't age?
No.
But so 50-year-old people getting stomped or
you hit that floor, it's a possibility.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't hit the floor. Don't hit the floor.
Be careful when you go to New York. Although it's one of my favorite cities. I really enjoy it. And being able to go with my boo makes me feel very comfortable.
It's lit.
Yes.
It's lit.
It's lit and it's safe.
It's very safe with you. You better be safe with me. All right. And let's go to the next segment.
Last call.
Last call for alcohol.
Or whatever you're drinking. Last call. Cheers. Yummy.
Last call for alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And the last call is learn how to use AI tools or get left behind.
Ooh.
Don't be that grandma that don't know how to do or use the AI tools.
And we're speaking to y'all as grandmas, right? As people in their 50s. And I mean, unless you, again, living under a rock, you see that AI is about to take over the world. Everything we do, the way we communicate, the way we interact, the way we engage, the way we get things done, the way we move from A to Z, you name it, is going to have some element of AI attached to it. And, for us, I feel like, Devon and I talk about all the time, we just don't want to be left behind, right? And technology goes so fast. And when you get our age, and even younger, I mean, there's even earlier Gen Xers that are going to see that, man, this technology is moving fast. You have to keep up, or else you're going to look up and be like, oh my God, I don't know how to use that, or people are using a language or applications, and you're just lost, right? And so we just thought that would be a good topic because we find ourselves using AI, getting trained on it, learning more and more about it. I know Boo is taking some classes and starting to take some specific training, and we both use it probably on a daily basis. We, at a minimum, using ChatGPT, Perplexity, using the AI components within Google, and more and more, it's just becoming how you get things done, whether it be work or play. So, what's your thoughts, Boo?
I mean, AI is the wave right now. I mean, I use it on a daily basis. For my Instagram posts, I use it to create my graphics, my text graphics. Didn't even know that I can use it for that. I took a class to learn how to use the prompts to create my text graphics on ChatGPT. I use it to spell and grammar check all of my blog posts. I use the prompts on there to do some of my scheduling. It's so much that, and I'm need to learn how to do it to start creating, for it to start doing my planning for me.
Yeah, because it's so easy because it connects all our calendars, everything's on our phone. So it's nothing for, they call it AI agents.
Yes.
These agents to go out and you give them permission to basically use the tools within, whether it be on your phone, computer, whatever, wherever you store data and information, to schedule events, to schedule tasks, to schedule calls that you may have, to actually execute those calls. So it won't be long before AI will be actually executing things, right? Like actually having the meeting for you, you know what I mean?
That's
and coming
scary.
back and letting you, I mean, that is the future. I mean, it's coming so fast. For me personally, I use it in my QuickBooks, because QuickBooks has quickly, if you have a business and you use QuickBooks, it's how you store all your expenses, all your payments, and the things that you pay out of your bank accounts. Now with AI, it's basically reading what's in your bank accounts and able to know how to categorize that expense based on where it came from, based on what card you use. And now some people are afraid of, I understand that there are some concerns about, privacy, right? And that there is a lot of us giving up that privacy, allowing the technology to basically have access to all your personal data and information. Is that scary? Yeah. That is scary when you think about it. So we are at this crossroads, because you like the functionality and the things that it can help you do, but then you also have some concern about, giving up your privacy and giving up data that you wouldn't want shared. But it's happening so fast, it's almost like you're not going to have a choice, right? It's coming quickly. So, as grandmas and as young grandmas, but there's so many generations. I think about my parents, who are either boomers or the lost generation. Actually, there's something after boomers, before the lost generation. I can't remember it. But anyway, my mother's that generation. And I think about, for them in their early 80s, late 80s, my dad's going to be 90 next year. Like, it's coming so fast, and I know he's trying to keep up with things and trying to make sure that he understands how to use, whether it be the apps on his phone. We got him a kind of a Garmin watch so that, that connects to his phone. But it's all happening so quickly. So it's definitely, something that we're talking about as a household, as a family, as business owners, because we want to leverage it in our business, right?
Yeah.
We know that that it helps, that it's a business advantage.
I also love the AI meeting tools on Zoom and Teams when you do a meeting,
yes.
and it spits back out all your meeting notes. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. It's going to make your life
so much easier. But it's going to put a lot of people out of work.
That's what scares me. So I just saw that the Waymo, they're starting to test the Waymo,
the car,
the Waymo driverless car deliveries for Amazon, DoorDash, Instacart, Amazon in Atlanta. So you think about all the DoorDash drivers.
They can't maneuver around construction.
They've been doing great.
Construction.
Yeah, that's what they said. The latest thing, they've been able to stop and they've been backing up. Like, imagine a car coming down this way. They said, and they figured out how to back up. And you just knew that the technology would eventually get better so that it could do all that. But yeah, they're testing that in Atlanta, and so we just have to find a way. If you're,
that's gonna take a lot of jobs.
Yeah, no matter what industry you're in or industry you want to be in, you just have to find a way. How do you keep up with, how do you keep up with from. I'm going to start using my letters at the end of the year where I have letters to my tenants to talk about rent for the next year. And this is going to be the first time I'm going to use AI to create those letters. I'm just going to have to put in some information. They're going to create the letter and personalize it based on each tenant, because I'm going to let them know who the tenant is, what their current rent is, and what percentage I want to raise the rent. And so I'm going to put all that information in and have it spit out a personalized letter for each tenant, letting them know what the new rent will be as of the first of the year. So I'm going to try that out. But it's just one of the ways that, you have to think about how you can leverage AI to make life easier. Because in the past, 15, 20 tenants, I have to type all that up myself, do it myself, and now that's something that I'm going to be able to leverage AI to do.
It's definitely going to make your life easier, but it's going to put a lot of people out of work.
It is, and that's what is concerning. Yeah. That really is concerning. What's that? And they also say it's going to create new jobs, so we'll see. Because every time there's new technology, it does create new jobs. You may have, people that have to man the technology or repair the technology or update the technology or implement it. You just hope.
Yeah, but that's technical jobs. What about these people for DoorDash and these people that they're not technical? What are they going to do?
No, I agree, babe. And hopefully there'll be some trickle down that allows, people to be able to find industries where they can, create jobs that offer them to make a living, because it's scary. Yeah. So, was that our show for today?
That was our show for today.
Wow, we whipped through that.
Not that we whipped through it.
We did say it's Friday. Boo ready for drinks. I could tell somebody ready to take that cane on out. Get them drinks on.
Yes, because this is my last couple of days of actually drinking lemon drops, because I'll be starting Soft 75 the 20th.
That's right. Tell them what the Soft 75 is, boo.
Well, it's the softer version of the hard 75.
And okay.
And everybody should probably know that, but I'm not going to give them my version of it. I'll talk about it in the next episode of what I'm actually doing.
But tell people what's the hard 75. Well, I hadn't heard about it till you started doing this shit.
Hard 75 is basically 2 45-minute workouts a day. One of them have to be outside, reading 10 pages a day, taking a picture of yourself every day, posting it on social media, and some other things. And if you mess up any of these things in this 75 days, you have to start all over again. It's extremely strict. And this guy created this program. And so the soft 75 is something softer. It's more catering to your lifestyle. Social media kind of, TikTok kind of made it softer so you can cater it
You can miss some days. You don't have to start all over again.
Well, you don't have to start it all over again, but you have some cheat days. We call it soft 75 your way. So you make it the way that can cater towards what you need for your life. So mine is basically, I love lemon drop martinis, so I'm cutting those out for 75 days. It starts October 20th, and it's going to take me right into January 1st. I'm going to be eating healthy from Sunday to Friday, Sunday through Thursday, with Friday and Saturday being my cheat days. On my cheat days, I'm still not going to be drinking lemon drops, but I'll be able to have wine or prosecco on those days. Each day, I'm going to either read or listen to 10 pages a day. I'm going to be journaling. I'm going to be focusing more on the business.
I like it.
It's a couple of things that I have that I'm going to be working on, and so I'll be talking about it on my Substack. Okay. My Substack is I Am Day Madison. You can find me everywhere on I Am Day Madison. Blue Sky, TikTok, Substack, Instagram. Yeah.
Okay.
And my website is coming soon. And so, yes. And so I'll be talking about it on those places. And this next 75 days, just focusing on me and the things that I need to do to better myself.
That sounds really dope, babe.
Yes. Soft 75.
Do that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So let's end this show.
Let's end this show so Boo can get the lemon drops.
Yeah, because I only got a couple more days of lemon drops.
It's lemon drop time. All right.
Yes, I need my lemon drops.
All right, this was a good show. This was a great show. So.
All right, so we're going to end it like we always end it. And I hope y'all start understanding what our ending is, right? Because we've been ending it like this from the very beginning. So y'all should know how we end the show by now.
Yeah.
As always, keep your head on a swivel.
Don't smoke nothing you ain't rolled.
And remember, don't get left behind with these AI tools.
Yes, AI is your friend. And we got to figure out how to make it our friend, especially for older people like us, grandmas.
I don't like that word, older.
No.
I like seasoned.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Seasoned individuals like ourselves.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, now. Get up on them AI tools.
Absolutely.
Learn them prompts.
Yep.
All right, until next time. Peace.
Follow us on YouTube at 2 Dope Ass Grandmas and engage with our content. Join our community, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Listen to our podcast on all your favorite platforms you listen to podcasts. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at 2 Dope Ass Grandmas. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at I Am Day Madison. And follow PJ on TikTok and Instagram at she is_PJ.